Earlier, you've alluded to the spirit guides, masters, etc.
Yes.
And those of us that are on the quote-unquote spiritual path,
yes.
At times we get, or at least my feeling is, and if I get some clarification on this,
yes.
Sometimes, you talked about our choices of hallways.
Yes.
Sometimes you go down this hallway,
yes.
and I got the picture of the Matrix where you got all these doors you
yes.
can choose from along the doorway.
Yes.
Now, the spiritual guides, teachers, gurus, adepts, angelics, etc., 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 there seem to be so many that are there to help us
yes.
on some level. My question on this is, as the room seems to get narrower and narrower at times, the
yes.
more spiritual, quote unquote, that you get,
yes.
Is that a function of our, on some level, the agreements we had and or the creations that we agreed to bring here, or is that also part of the agreements we had with our guides, spirit helpers, etc., that are keeping us, boom, oh, you're getting out of line, boom.
It can be either or both. It depends on how you set this up for yourself.
Okay.
So there's no hard and fast rule in that sense.
Okay. Yeah, I guess my curiosity was in what is the role of the spirit guides helpers as far as how they come in, how they help.
Yes.
And I guess it's sometimes very difficult for me, at least, from my perspective,
yes.
to find out, why do I keep going down this narrow path, and your foot goes outside, whoops, boom, back in, and it seems to be.
Well, what are you defining as the narrow path?
Well, I guess one of the definitions would be, for example, this was alluded to before, is on the material wealth side of the equation.
Yes.
And at some point in time, and this is one of the struggles I've had with the spirituality, is hard boom. At one point in time, there was a certain circumstance of events that led me on a spiritual path.
Yes.
And reckoning that and the balance between that and also the material side of the equation.
All right, but stop there.
Yeah.
The fact that you are making it two sides of an equation is what's causing you difficulty. Mm. What is unspiritual about the idea of material wealth?
There's nothing unspiritual about it.
Well, then why is there a differentiation between the idea of material wealth experience and walking a spiritual path experience? Why does those ideas seem to be placed in two separate terminologies instead of all being part and parcel of one experience?
Right. No, I understand.
Yes.
Which leads me to my next question, my final question, was to integrate that, because between my ears, I understand that.
Between your ears,
between
all right.
my ears. And
but not in your very...
In the heart. There's a heart chakra.
Right.
For me, it's about, as you've explained, the experiential.
Yes.
That makes it real.
Yes.
So learning it, reading it, digesting it is one thing, but also to actually live it makes it more real, at least for me.
Of course.
And so
draw upon whatever aspects of your life already do give you that sensation in your heart, and understand that you can relate that sensation to other areas of your life as you wish to.
Now, if there is a chakra blockage in the heart chakra, is that a reality as far as...
It's a definition.
Okay. So it is a definition.
There are no blockages except as you define them.
As we define them. Thank you. Okay.
So find the definition that makes you think there's a blockage.
And I thought there was a blockage there for both sides of the equation, the material versus the spiritual.
Yes. Let me put it this way. What you all often refer to as a blockage really might better serve you to be labeled as process. In other words, there is something there you need to get in touch with. Mm-hmm. That's what you're aware of. It's not really a blockage. But what it is, in a sense, is a part of your consciousness saying, look at this. You need to look at this. There's something here you need to look at if you really want to incorporate and integrate this idea into yourself to become more holistic. Then look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So what you experience as a blockage is more of the idea of a focus that your consciousness, your overall consciousness, is doing to your personality and saying, no, 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 don't look there, look here. No, 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 don't look there, look here. This is where you need to focus. But you might interpret that as a blockage because you don't seem to be able to get past it because the physical personality thinks it's supposed to be able to get past it. But what the overall consciousness is saying, no, 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 no. You can't get past it till you look at it. But that's not a blockage. It's the idea of being told with loud ringing alarm bells, there's something here you need to look at. You have a belief and a definition about the idea of yourself relative to this area that you need to look at and process. That's all a blockage is. It's trying to get your attention that there's something there you need to look at. It's not really a blockage. It's actually telling you that if you look at this and integrate it, it's actually the path of least resistance and the quickest way to become who you prefer to be. Trying to go around it is actually the longest way. Going through it is the quickest way. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So
it really
watch
does.
your definitions. Don't make separations where it doesn't serve you to do so. You follow me?
Yes, I do.
Does this help?
Very much. Thank you.
Thank you.